Back. We already did the practice for the week. The punter negotiations. I'm excited to sign such a great offer. Alright, cool. We won't even use punters, so it doesn't even matter, you know. These guys. We're just gonna do that, see what happens. That contact length first, but that's it. It's your problem, not mine. I enjoy playing for you, but I think I'm going to test out free agency. Okay. So, one guy is leaving, which means I don't care. 14.7. If he doesn't take that, he's out of his mind. We ain't going any higher. He takes it. Alright. Week 9, we got Fernando Velasco and Colt Anderson. Both 73s. One guy's 30, the other guy's 31. We're not going to re-sign those guys. Oh, Redskins signed a player from my practice squad. Scouting's done. Playing the Patriots for the second time. We're at home. Let's get it done. Let's see. Uniforms. Go old school. Let's get into the game.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This game features a team that has been playing some of the best football in the NFL to this point in the season as they built up their undefeated record. Let's see if they can survive another difficult challenge in this one. It's the Patriots going up against the Bills. With that, let's send you up to Orchard Park in Western New York, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at Ralph Wilson Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Danny Amendola on the return.
Definitely need a better
he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever imagine to do in this league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career. But that will to win,
Offense.
he's had that probably since birth,
boost against
and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
Ryan Collins. Always thought I was a blitz.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more important, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Now a play fake here on first down. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 25 yards out of that one. And that's good for a New England first down.
Good.
Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent. And that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw in film, is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning they either bail out or they give them a lot of space to throw the underneath stuff, so they decide they take advantage of it and worked on it hard in practice this week.
And on this offense, a guy that kind of came in under the radar, Lewis.
Hard to believe that Dion Lewis was that far under the radar. There is something to precedent from schools. Played at Pitt, and they do know how to churn out running backs.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Off the toss, Lewis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Stephon Gilmore gets better and better every year, continues to excel in pass coverage.
Still 9 yards to go on third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
first carry for LeSean McCoy. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Taylor will throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like
LeSean McCoy off to the races. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
All right, man.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end Clay, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. Now Brady. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They come out here in the eye. They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. Watkins alone on the left side. 3rd and 2, now Taylor. And got a man, it's Woods. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's brought down after a good gain. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Now Taylor on first down. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Rob Ninkovich is one of those great gems that got polished up over time. Whether he's rushing as a defensive end or playing outside linebacker, he's awfully productive.
Second down following the incompletion. Now McKinnon. And there's a flag on the field. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Offense. Of course. That's what we needed.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Here's Taylor. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the pass will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. A chance for us now to look at this Bills defense. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And he finds Danny Amendola. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Seattle was 2 and 4.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. So just a lone field goal in this first alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Brady. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
You're right, buddy.
Primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On third and long, it's Brady. They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Dion Lewis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Oh, let's go.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 93 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Now Brady. And now another one thrown incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And it'll be 4th down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Here's Ryan Allen now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Let's take it inside his own 40. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards on the ground. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good. And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamie Collins in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
And that's caught. Watkins, touchdown Buffalo. Sammy Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet inbounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Now Amendola. Oh, he shifts past him. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England
needed that
offense
touchdown
to
so
see
bad.
what they
I'm glad
can
we
do
got it.
this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On play action, it's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The rookie from Clemson, Shaq Lawson, in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's got time in the pocket, and that is incomplete. The veteran Nate Washington, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Wow.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Look at the spin. Balance. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on 4th down, here comes a field goal unit for the Bills, led by Dan Carpenter. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Brady now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing on 1st down, it's Brady. Going underneath for Lewis. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there. And it'll be 1st down, New England. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Reggie Ragland, the rookie from Alabama, in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And now the offense will look to respond after the sack. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what.
Now the Bills will take another timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 38. And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show is buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
what to do?
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
So times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. we're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot.
I wish they would have
who
like
emulate it, but aren't necessarily that
where
position.
like they'll be running and they'll see that.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard
There's a
line.
guy standing
It's a
there.
gain of about
So they'll
3,
pick
but
it
it's
up
going
a
to
little
leave
bit,
him with
run on an
3rd and
angle
still
instead of
7
just
yards to
kicking it out
go.
of
And the
That way
defense
when
searches
you
for
throw
one
the
more
ball,
stop here after the
lob it
run
over
on
to the
2nd
guy.
down.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Now it's Taylor. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Look at that blitz,
In
bro.
order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. Now Amendola. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the 2nd?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the 2nd half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this.
I think it's time to check. Out for game. Nothing. Out for season. That's why we don't see him. Compound fracture.
Situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Brady. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. 18 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get
Course,
efforts like that from
they
your
have
receivers.
next Buffalo
How about
Bills
him laying out for that
receiver.
catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the
gonna make that
quarterback look a
catch.
whole lot better. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Nate Washington, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there
All right.
Start small.
I'm back. Here we go. Here we go.
Worry about getting the
Sorry
next
for the
one
short
after
intermission,
that.
guys. All in for 2 points.
Brady's going to look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh.
And let's shift now to talking about the Patriots defense. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the replacement for Chandler Jones, Chris Long, in there to get him for a loss of 5. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive line.
Come on, I can't.
Pressure, they got him again. Terrence Knighton, the Pats' new signee from Washington, in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes.
3 plays in a row.
Their athletic ability just takes over.
They came
Here's
in.
Colton Schmidt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They come out here in the I. They'll start off with a give to Lewis. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Again, it's Lewis. And there's a flag on the play. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
They try again with Lewis. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Of course.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They run. This is Lewis. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them if they help in the run game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, that means the wide receivers did help. They get down to what a lot of people call the 2nd level, the linebackers, or the 3rd level where the defensive backs are, and they get out in front and put their bodies out there.
Here we go, start 4th quarter. We're up by 5. Wish we were up by a lot more. I hate these close games.
Back now in Buffalo. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Now Lewis.
Oh, fumble.
He lost the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk
They're
to a
going
different
for it.
level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now Brady got to have this one, but it's brought in by Washington. Give him 7 on the play, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Amendola catching it left side. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Now they'll run with Lewis, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves it with a 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And this seemingly endless drive continues. On 1st down, Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are working.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down in bounds for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And here come the Bills, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dante Hightower coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd down now following the completed pass. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And Carpenter knocks it through, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to
Very
look at the
stressful
scoreboard and see
game.
that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Brady now on 1st down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And right side caught Hogan. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better. Almost like those great basketball players. I remember hearing about Kobe Bryant. Wanted to add something to his game every offseason. Magic Johnson, what do I need to work on to get better? Michael Jordan had that fadeaway before his career was over. Those are the best. Even though they're at the top of their game, they find ways to get better.
To throw is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He's got time. He's going to wind up, and that's caught inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Wide open receiver complete. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing to score here on what could be their final drive. Brady now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
False start, offense.
Yards to go for the offense. 1st down and goal. Now the Bills will take another timeout. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Shift together here from the D-line. This is Lewis. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. And they'll go on the ground. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Right,
they
guys,
only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Screenplay, McKinnon. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock. One receiver left, 3 to the right. One last shot for Taylor. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, there's an old saying, don't let a loss beat you twice.
You're exactly right about that, Brandon. When you look at it and all of your preparation went into winning this week, now you have to absorb a loss and find a way to shake it off.
So for the Pats, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to...
All right, guys. First loss. When you give up almost 400 yards passing, you really aren't going to get a win. We got some upgrades available, so... What is this? Alright, so we're gonna get a player progressive. That's it. Advance. Things to do, auto upgrade. Continue. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Want me to do, how I can improve anything. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks.